Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In today's video we are going to be talking about how to visit the St. Regis in Bora Bora without actually staying there. That is with a day pass. I will say it is a little difficult to find some information on how to go to the St. Regis with a day pass. We didn't really see anything when we were kind of looking it up. The only reason we knew that we were able to do it is because we were able to talk to them while we were in Bora Bora. So they are very, very limited on the amount of, I guess, spots or people they allow to come every day. And so you aren't able, at least that I'm aware of, able to reserve it or whatever on their website. I didn't see anything online on how to do this. What we did is, so we were staying in Bora Bora at Hotel Mai Tai, and we talked to our front desk and asked them, you know, if it was possible to do a day pass for the St. Regis in Bora Bora. And they called them for us and asked, and the person who they spoke to had to I guess go and talk to, I don't really know who it was that controls all of that, like maybe a manager or something. I don't know. I wasn't on the phone, so I'm not the one that was talking to him. But they had to go and speak to whoever and ask them if they were allowing, I guess, anybody to come on the day we wanted to come, or if, I guess, spots were already full. So they said they'd find out and call us back. We had to wait. There was a little bit of back and forth between our hotel and the St. Regis. Eventually they said yes, it was okay if we wanted to come, and we were able to set up to be picked up at, I believe it was 11 o'clock. We had to be at their dock, so they have their own little like dock area, I don't know what it was called, where they take a boat over to their resort. So yeah, we had to take a taxi there, and I believe it was 11 o'clock. It could have been earlier. Like I said, I've been home for a couple months now, and it took me a while to film this video, so I don't exactly remember what time it was. So we went there, checked in, let them know we were gonna be visiting with a day pass, and we were actually on the boat with the workers. We weren't on like the boat that the guest would ride on. We went with the workers, and it was just me and Tiffany. We were the only two with the day pass. So like I said, they're very limited on letting people come, it sounded like, and we were the only two for that day. Once we got off the boat and made our way up to the reception area, there was actually someone already waiting for us and asked us if we were the people with the day passes, and we said yeah. So they kind of explained to us how it would work. They told us we could pretty much, you know, go do whatever we wanted. We had, you know, access to all the pools or whatever we wanted to do. And then once we were ready for lunch, we would go to, he showed us the restaurant to go to, and that's where we would pay for the day pass, because at this point we hadn't paid for anything yet. With the day pass, it included lunch at this restaurant that they were telling us about. And with the lunch you could get, I believe it was an appetizer and a main, or a main and a dessert. And then if you wanted something to drink, you had to pay for that separately. That's how you would pay. It was like you got your lunch, and then when you paid for your bill, that's when the day pass was paid for. And I have my receipt right here. And it was, the day pass was about, I want to say about $170 per person, plus we paid a little extra because we both got a pop and some water. I don't know if you can see this, it's a little bright, but it says 2 day passes at the very bottom, and that's how much it cost us. For us, it was totally worth the price to be able to go and spend the entire day there. I think we had to leave at 6, it was 5 or 6 o'clock is when we left. 100% worth it. We had such a good time there. The pool was amazing, and it felt like we were the only people there the entire time. Everywhere we went, I swear, there was nobody there. We walked around, like before we actually did anything, we walked around because I wanted to take some, you know, photos and videos, which I do have a resort tour. If you're interested, I will link it. Is it up here? Up there? I don't know which side it is. I'll link it somewhere in one of these corners. So yeah, we walked around, and they had adults only pool. Not a single person there. It was beautiful. We went and swam in there for a few minutes and walked around. They have a, what was it called, a lagoon area maybe? I don't have any notes with me. I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of unprepared for this video. I can't remember what it was called. I'll try to remember to put the name here. And basically you can snorkel, and we brought our snorkel gear with us, and oh, it was so awesome. We snorkeled the whole way up and down, and there was this cute little fish that just followed us the entire time. He was like our little guardian. I loved him. I didn't want to get out of the water. It was so sad when we finally got out, because he followed us up and down the whole way, just swimming along right next to us. Yeah, it was so awesome and so beautiful there. Our day consisted of, like I said, first we walked around, saw everything there was to see, and then we got 2 chairs right at the beach. They brought us water, they set up our towels for us, did the snorkeling, we had lunch, which was really good. What did I have? They let me get 2 appetizers because I didn't want one of the mains. I got bruschetta, maybe? Is that what it's called? And a burrito. I'll post pictures though. It was really good. And we had a really nice view of the water. Yeah, lunch was very good. All the staff were so nice to us. They didn't treat us any differently. They just, treated us like we were a guest at this hotel. Nobody, cared that we were only there for a day pass. We loved it. I can't say enough. Like, if you're able to do a day pass here, I would definitely recommend. So after we ate lunch, we went to, I don't know if it would be considered the main pool, but it was the pool right next to the restaurant. And we were the only ones there again. Swam, hung around, and by this point, it was kind of getting almost time for us to leave. So, we just relaxed and hung out. And then once it was time for us to go, we went back to the lobby. They told us where to go to wait for the boat, and the boat took us back. Also, while we were there, we were able to talk with them and get to view one of the overwater bungalows. We do have a tour of one of the overwater bungalows if you would like to see. I will post it again in somewhere up here. I think that's all I really have to say. I can't think of anything else. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions that I didn't cover, and I would be happy to answer the best that I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.